The time has come and so have we. Devil May Cry 5 has finally arrived and it's time for me to review the game. This game was an emotional ride and a surprisingly deep story and perfect combat. Yeah, I said it, perfect combat. And universally fun gameplay. The three protagonists are great and all the characters have chemistry. So yeah, that's the spoiler-free portion of the review. But now, it's time for me to tell you the spoiler portion. We're going into gameplay, story, and what's good and bad about the game. But as always, I can't do this in my human form. I guess I gotta activate my own devil trigger. By the way, go check out my artists who helped make both of these, Witcheru, and go check out AOL Clover. I'll leave both their Twitters and DeviantArt because they really do help with this.
Single bump in the road, gonna ruin my crew.
Damn, you're corny. Shut up, Dave. Let's just start the review. Okay, we aren't going to spoil the story too heavy, but I'm going to give you an out-of-order version of everything that happens in the story. So, set a few years after DMC4, Nero started a mobile version of the Devil May Cry shop with the help of his friends Nico and Kirie. When a man decides, I need my arm back, and rips his arm off and turns it into the Yamato. Like we don't know who that is. The Yamato is Dante's twin brother's sword and can now open portals. Yeah, real convenient. Speaking of Dante, he gets hired to help stop the resurrection of a powerful demon by a mysterious man named V. Thus, the adventure begins. That's a Clip Notes version, though the story does get really deep. I mean, really deep, being one of the most emotional in the Devil May Cry series, and really focuses on the family element. Nero is definitely more developed and is really engaging and funny. He has chemistry with almost everyone on screen. The reason I always say almost, because I don't think he actually, interacts with Trish except for like one scene. Nico is a welcome addition. She's a shit-talking mechanic and it's funny. And is a fan girl of Dante. Yeah, but who isn't? Dante is still as charismatic as ever, but he plays more of a concerned uncle role more than a mentor to Nero. And even doing the same to V. He's a lot more mature and feels guilt. Then, there's my new favorite character, V. V is hilarious and dope. He has a swagger that no other character really had. Plus he reads poems as he slowly kills you.
He who desires but act not breeds pestilence. So it is written.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about that!
He got bars, bro, and you see it. Lady and Trish are still badass women I have crushes on, especially Lady, like whoever the model for Lady, here's my DM information, there's my Twitter, go follow it. I have crushes on. Sadly, they don't do much in terms of action, like everything that supposedly they've done was off screen. But I still love Lady, she's badass. I want to talk about another character, but it sadly will be a spoiler, even though it's been shown in all the trailers and stuff. You guys know the game, just know he changed for the better, and I'm glad for it. Boss, you look different. What do you mean? Well, for starters, you got that weird heart following you around. Look, the Devil Trigger just puts things there. I don't tell it what to do. Speaking of Devil Trigger, let's get into gameplay. Oh, I thought you'd never act, Dave. The bread and butter of the DMC series is hectic and off-the-wall combat, and it's fucking perfect here. You play as three unique characters that offer different playstyles. Nero's an all-arounder, being able to fight from a distance, similar to, his Devil May Cry 4 incarnation, where he's able to legit grab his opponent and bring them up close. His double arms is where he shines. Now they each have different abilities, and allowing you to get close and grab opponents. Also, Nero, when you upgrade him, is insane. Now let's get to V. I'll take it from here. V is extremely fun. He offers ranged combat that's fun in the breath of fresh air, for he calls on his demon familiars, which are all bosses you face back in Devil May Cry 1. A really cool throwback. In the beginning, he takes some time getting used to. You'll end up missing attacks in the beginning, but after a while, you'll be a badass. But as you upgrade him, what's his familiar? You can pull some crazy shit, like fake outs, takedowns, and more. Plus, he reads poems to you as he slowly kills you. Okay, let me do my own review now, Dave. Now, Dante is OP as hell in this game. At least your first playthrough because the game gets drastically more difficult as you play, but boy does he have a lot of tools in his arsenal. He got the Rebellion, his motorcycle blades, his gauntlets, and my personal favorite, the nunchucks. Oh, King Cerberus, those are some good ass nunchucks. Saying their name spoils the game, so hush hush. Plus, on the range weapon, the man comes with his ebonies and ivories, the famous pistols. His famed sawed-off shotgun. I always get sawed up and shot off, confused, but the infamous hat of death and ladies rocket launcher. Ain't it a beauty? Though you probably won't really see it because I didn't really use it. He has his 4 variations, but I'm not trying to be here all day, so you know them. Sadly, you may think you're OP, but the harder the difficulty, the more difficult it gets. Not just that, but the bosses become a lot more difficult over time. You may think you beat one boss super easy, you're gonna go back and go to the next one super easy. But Capcom, they really did it. They let you feel like a badass your first playthrough, then the second one they say, fuck you the next. Now let's talk about the good of the game. Switching between characters were a huge plus for me because unlike Devil May Cry 4, where you were legit just backtracking at Dante, going back to the same levels, fighting the same bosses, the characters are on their own path and we see each confront bosses and challenges, which makes it really fun and unique. The soundtrack of this game is fucking killer, bro. I never got tired of hearing the themes of the characters, nor the background music. Some background tracks were oddly relaxing and made me just slow down to listen to them. But still, that little trigger got me like that whole church dance in me. Visually, the game is stunning. And hell, I saw some of the RE2 influence by looking at the monsters and being like, what the fuck is that? Also, Nero and Dante get blood in their hair, so that's also cool. And it kind of turned their hair from like, white to black. It's really cool to me. So that's cool. Also, the dialogue is so great. All the characters feel like their family or a great cast. Even people who we never saw interact with each other feel like they got to know each other. Lastly, the final act, without giving too much away, was really impactful and really well done, especially for a hack and slash action game. When they told you they were going in on story, they went in. And now it's time to talk about the bad of the game. There's not much on this end. This game could have been a bit longer. Maybe they could have added the Bloody Palace. The Bloody Palace is gonna be DLC, calm your overly comical bat wings. But is it free, Dave? Yes, you fucking idiot, you made a video on it. Okay, smartass, what about the microtransactions? I gotta get out my seat. Microtransactions aren't needed if you actually kill things in the game. They spawn red orbs like fucking crazy. They also give your unskilled ass red orbs for locking in. And yes, the online isn't as great as we wanted it, but this is the vanilla version of a game getting DLC. Shit, Dave, you good? Also, we may have the ability to invite our friends in the Bloody Palace. Yeah, so now can we just hurry up and conclude this goddamn review? We've been fucking stretching it out for the last 15 minutes. And that actually kind of concludes the review. I kind of put in that little rant because I don't want to have to rant about it. But, yeah. In my opinion, Devil May Cry 5 is definitely the best in the series. It has a more emotional impact. I actually felt more connected to the characters. I was actually interested in finding out about the story more than I was about the gameplay at times. And it was generally a great game to end off the series. If you guys liked my video or like my style of video, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video around. Don't forget to, tell me your opinions on Devil May Cry or even your opinions on my review or me. Don't forget to, like or dislike. It doesn't have to always be a like. Dislikes also help, and it kind of shows me what I need to improve on and what I don't need to improve on. I'll see you guys in the next time. Keep brawling with your bro. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.